Imagine if Iron Man's Jarvis went to work for the US military, analyzing vast amounts of data, predicting threats, and making game-changing decisions in real time. That's basically what Palantir is doing, except it's real, and instead of Tony Stark, we have Alex Karp, a CEO with the intensity of a Shakespearean philosopher. Palantir isn't your average software company. It's an AI-driven data analytics powerhouse that provides next-level intelligence to the US government, military, and Fortune 500 companies. Need to track down a terrorist? Palantir can do that. Optimize supply chains? Check. Predict financial fraud? No problem. The company has been making waves with its AI-powered decision-making software, and the numbers don't lie. But with its meteoric rise comes an inevitable question: is Palantir the next Cisco of the late 1990s? Is it all hype, or is there a real foundation for this AI giant to dominate for years to come? Let's break it down. AI is hot right now, like fresh out of the oven pizza, hot. And Palantir is cashing in on that demand. In early February, the company reported that Q4 revenue soared 52% year-over-year to $558 million. For the entirety of 2024, revenue hit $2.87 billion, a sign that AI-powered decision-making is becoming a necessity, not a luxury. Where's all this money coming from? Government contracts. The U.S. military and intelligence agencies rely on Palantir's AI to process massive amounts of data and detect threats before they happen. It's like Minority Report but without Tom Cruise sprinting through futuristic cities. Enterprise expansion. Companies are realizing that Palantir's AI isn't just for spy agencies. Businesses are using it for fraud detection, logistics optimization, and even drug discovery. AI hype wave. Possibly everyone and their grandmother wants AI right now, and Palantir is one of the few companies delivering real-world, usable solutions. Despite its success, some are skeptical. After all, we've seen this before: huge hype, rising stock, then a brutal crash. Which brings us to déjà vu. Palantir and the late 90s tech boom. If you've been in the stock market long enough, Palantir's wild ride might remind you of the late 1990s when Cisco Systems was the darling of Wall Street. Cisco was the internet stock. It powered the infrastructure of the internet boom, and investors believed it was possibly unstoppable. At its peak, Cisco was trading at a nosebleed valuation. Then, the dot-com bubble burst, and Cisco's stock plummeted, never fully recovering to its all-time highs. So, is Palantir the next Cisco? Maybe not. Here's the difference: Cisco had competitors ready to step in. Companies like Juniper Networks provided alternative networking equipment. Palantir? Not so much. There isn't a one-for-one replacement for what Palantir does. Palantir is building an AI-driven decision-making system that's embedding itself deep into government and corporate structures. Unlike networking equipment, which can be swapped out, Palantir's software becomes part of an organization's operational DNA. That's a huge advantage. But let's talk valuation. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you've commented, let's continue. But wait. Please support us by becoming a member of our channel. We highly appreciate. Is Palantir's valuation justified? A look at price to sales. One of the most useful ways to assess a company like Palantir is through its price to sales, PS, multiple. Right now, Palantir trades at a premium valuation, meaning investors are willing to pay a high price for its future growth. At its current PS multiple, Palantir is being valued like the next big AI revolution. But can it live up to that? Right now, Palantir is showing strong revenue acceleration. If it keeps this pace, it might deserve its high valuation. If growth slows, the stock could take a beating. So, should investors worry about recent insider selling? While some investors are worried about a potential pullback, Bank of America thinks Palantir could surge past $125 per share in the coming years. Why? Possible reason: AI demand is skyrocketing. Palantir is positioned at the heart of the AI revolution. Government contracts are sticky. Once the military relies on your software, it's not easy to replace. Commercial growth is just getting started. If businesses fully embrace Palantir's AI solutions, the revenue runway could be massive. A $125 price target would mean Palantir's market cap could more than doubles from its current level. While that might sound aggressive, remember that AI adoption is only in its early stages. If Palantir becomes the default AI operating system for businesses and governments, this stock could still be in its early innings. So, where does all this leave us? Should you buy, sell, or just grab some popcorn and watch the chaos unfold? Palantir is growing fast, with revenue up 52% year-over-year. AI demand is exploding, and Palantir is positioned as a leader. Unlike Cisco, Palantir has no clear one-for-one competitor, which could help it sustain dominance. The stock is expensive, and any slowdown in growth could hurt its price. Insider selling is worth watching, but not necessarily a deal-breaker. If you're a long-term investor who believes AI is the future, Palantir could be a bet worth taking. If you're worried about short-term volatility, buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride. One thing's for sure, Palantir isn't just hype, it's changing the way data is used at the highest levels. Whether it becomes a trillion-dollar company or crashes back to Earth is a story that's still being possibly written. How Palantir could expand into more markets. Palantir isn't just a government AI powerhouse, it's got the potential to disrupt entire industries. Right now, most of its revenue comes from defense, intelligence, and a growing commercial sector. But what's next? Here's how Palantir could expand into even more markets and go from a $200+ billion company to a potential trillion-dollar AI juggernaut. The healthcare industry is drowning in data, medical records, clinical trials, genetic research, but doctors and researchers struggle to make sense of it all. Imagine a supercharged AI doctor that can analyze millions of patient records in seconds to find patterns and predict diseases before symptoms appear. Speed up drug discovery by simulating how different compounds interact at the molecular level. Optimize hospital operations, making sure ICUs, emergency rooms, and supply chains run efficiently. Palantir is already working with the NHS in the UK to streamline hospital data. If it expands across more health systems, this could become a billion-dollar industry for Palantir. Self-driving cars aren't just about avoiding stop signs and parallel parking, they possibly need massive real-time data processing to make split-second decisions. Imagine if Palantir's AI could process and analyze sensor data from millions of vehicles in real time, helping self-driving systems improve at an exponential rate. AI models that predict traffic patterns, accidents, and road conditions. Advanced fleet management for electric and autonomous cars. AI-powered predictive maintenance, detecting potential mechanical failures before they happen. And much more. It's our privilege that God, the creator of heaven and earth, will bless us abundantly, make us the head and not the tail if we love Him and obey His commandments. Please acknowledge Him in your plans and He will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5-6. Want more information? Please check the description section. Also again, I invite you support us by becoming a member. Link in the description section. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you educative and transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today, your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you, see you in the next video by God's grace, we love you, and blessings to you.